Hey guys, Much1 here, and in today's video you will be able to find out top 5 tips and tricks for beginners and experienced players that will improve quality of your gameplay and skills in Contract Force. To be able to hear which 5 of them I prepare for you, stay till the end of this video and find them out. Okay, I've been reading a lot of your comments where you have been asking me for a long time how to get better in Contract Force, how to improve KD, how to become better player and so on. So I got idea to make one video that I haven't done before and simply give you 5 tips and tricks by my opinion that will or could help you to become better Contract Warrior. So let's start with number 1, do not camp. And seriously, when I say this, I mean do not try to be a guy who will find out 1 or 2 spots on map and non-stop try to force and go on them. Have in mind, once people realize where you camp, most of the time they will always have an eye on you and that spot, and you won't last for long. Always try to join empty map and explore it good before you decide to jump in against real players. You will have to learn spawn spots and good spots which will give you advantage against your enemy. Find 2 or 3 bad spots that fits your game style and try always to switch from one to another. Like that, you will keep your enemy confused and they will try to search for you at the last spot from where you kill them, but this time you will trick and surprise them from another one. This is good tactic not only for beginners, but it works very well against experienced players. Tip number 2, move around. After you learn not to camp and explore the map, definitely you wanna learn how to move around. In this tip I wanna mention flanking too, which means you will always try to go around your enemies and surprise them from the back or side. Like that, they will not pay attention to what is happening from that direction, because mostly they are looking in front and paying attention to the rest of your team. Moving around will improve your kill streaks, at the same time help you to get bigger amount of kills. Also feel free to jump, strafe left and right or do anything that will make it harder for your opponents to kill you. Do not be a steady target or free kill, as I like to call it. Have in mind that strafing left and right and jumping will make your accuracy very bad, and you will have to combine strafing with steady shots. That means anytime you wanna fire at your enemy, you will have to stop for a second, fire, then continue to move. Third tip, go for headshots. This is probably a little bit harder and not every weapon behaves the same or feels the same, so before you learn to headshot, most of the time you will have to master weapon first. To be able to do this, of course, try and find it out which weapon fits the best for you and feels like headshot machine. It can be any sort of weapons, assault, SMGs, LMGs, snipers, pistols and so on. I will recommend you picking up proper sight for your weapon before anything, and then just go on and practice. It will take a little bit of your time to get used to it, but at the end results will be awesome and you will love what you did and tried hard all that time. Allow me to tell you to keep your crosshair always higher. Do not be a guy who will walk around with his crosshair staring to the floor. Then when enemies surprise you, you won't have a time to pull it up and kill him. So always try to walk around and keep your aim high. Do not try to hip fire in hope you will get lucky shot or just because it's easier. In fact, always try to aim down the sight and keep your hands steady. Do not shake it around and focus. Tip number 4, stick to covers. This is a very good and useful thing in Contract Force. Objects around you aren't there for no reason. They are made to give you advantage against the enemies, to hide behind them and surprise them, of course. Explore behind which you are able to hide, because many weapons or players who are using penetration will be able to shoot you through that objects. So before you try to take a cover, learn that behind metal objects, wooden objects, boxes, car glass and containers you can be killed. Standing behind walls, bigger objects like trucks, helicopters, fuel tanks or even cars will keep you in cover. Also pay attention to your legs. Try to hide behind tires, because if your legs are exposed you can be shot under the vehicle too. Also moving around the map and trying to stick behind the cover is always an option that you should use. Going around the open space will result most of the time in that, no matter how skilled you are. Have in mind that many of them are camping out there, and at the same time being on the open is just a free kill. So next time before you decide to go Rambo style or act like kamikaze, tell yourself that being behind object will result in having bigger kill streaks and more kills during the match. And fifth tip will be control your fire. Do not be a guy who will hit left click and hold it until he empties his mag. Doing tap fire is always better than spraying around. Not only that you will be more accurate, but you will save ammo that you will need later to finish your pro kill. Having fire stab won't help you to kill players around. Accuracy skills won't fix crosshair sprays totally. I will recommend you to switch between single fire mode and full auto. Always on distance try to tap fire and use single fire mode, while in close combat switch back to full auto. During the mid-range fight I will recommend you to tap your gun and not forget to aim down the sight. Sometimes hitting the crouch button will be your best friend because it will improve your accuracy even more. Combined with tap firing will result deadly. If you add aiming for the headshot that you mastered before, then you can consider yourself as a serious player who can deal a lot of damage to your enemies. So don't be scared to try and learn it. As I said previously, it will take some time, but you will enjoy it in results. Once you master it, don't hide it and show what you learned. If someone asks you for tips, how you improved yourself or became a better player, feel free to guide him to watch this video because it will mean a lot to me. Anyway, that was it for today's video. Let me know down in comments your thoughts about this. Did you already know these tricks, or you did learn something new that you will try to use on Battlefield? Do not forget to smash that like button or subscribe to my channel if you are new around there. Also, clicking on that bell button near subscribe button will keep you in touch with all my uploads and you won't miss a thing. So make sure to click it if you haven't already. Take care guys, and I will see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.